How y'all doing?
Chilling, chilling. What's the word, bro?
Yeah, so I like what you said earlier. And Freezy, how you doing, my brother? You doing all right?
How you doing? Salute to you, bro, for sure.
Bless, bless. Thank you. So earlier you said about the generational curse, man. I'm actually glad you touched that because that's a real thing. Many people don't understand these families you passing through this person you're choosing to lay with. It's gonna keep happening, man. It's like a disease in a
Yeah.
sense, but it's not. It's spiritual. And the thing is, you keep passing it down. Like it's like trauma bonding. Because I remember when I was in my former last relationship with my ex-wife. It's funny because I realized picking her was picking my mother, and she
Hmm.
had the same characteristics as my mom. Because my mom, she was emotionally unavailable. So when I realized her mother was unavailable. Her father was a dope dealer. She's from New Jersey. So I'm thinking, okay, I see why I picked her because we're that trauma bond. And now since that relationship, 5 years later, I've healed and got myself better. I was 25, now I'm 31. I've been absent for that time. But the
Hmm.
thing is, the generational curse thing is real when you pick that person. You're passing down something that's going to be detrimental to these kids because it's going to be unresolved issues you're going to be passing through these kids that will be seen between you both that are unresolved.
Yeah.
If you don't get it found out as a single, you feel me?
Yeah, I feel you. What made you get divorced?
Well, the thing is, I think I picked this person based off infatuation. I was 25. I was actually a virgin. The thing is, what made me
Oh, you got
realize,
married as a virgin?
yes, sir,
Wow, that's impressive.
yeah, yeah, it's not even something I was looking to do before because no, I was an atheist before this Christian life. 18 in college, became a Christian. 2012. After that, moved back to my parents, and then 2012, no, 2020, 2014, I moved to Tech. I decided to drop out of college to go focus on doing work and other things, because I didn't feel like college was taking me to loans. I didn't like that stuff. So I dropped out of that and I went to work for the federal government. After that, 2016, moved to Texas. Been on my own since then. And 7 years later, haven't complained. But yeah, yeah, I got married at 25. It was in the best decision. I realized at the time I should never rush into something. It only lasted 7 months, but thankfully my father and my mother was supporting me through that, and it was a decision made by myself because I felt like I was ready, but I wasn't ready. You know what I'm saying? I took accountability on that.
No, I feel you. I feel you. Freezy, what's your thoughts?
You was an atheist when you got married?
No, no, I was an atheist before I became a Christian, and I was a Christian when I got married
Oh, when you became a Christian?
at 18. I was in college.
Oh, at 18? Oh, okay then. So you was a virgin at 25?
Yeah, so before I was even a Christian, I was already a virgin all through my life before I became a Christian. And then when I was 25, that's when I wanted to be married. And I met this lady. I was talking to her for a minute, for about what 3 to 4 months. And the situation's pretty deep, so I won't go too in detail on here because it's pretty personal. But the thing is, she wasn't really evaluated. I didn't vet her properly. I didn't even meet her parents. We both went in this together, and we kind of like had the same views. But pretty much, I thought she was the best type for my lifestyle that I'm trying to build for a family, and
Let
she
me ask
agreed
you
with
something.
me. And then
Were your parents atheists too?
they kind of like in and out of church. They go to church every Sunday, but they didn't really practice in their life.
Oh,
They're like
okay, it's about the same
lukewarm, as
thing.
they say.
Okay,
Yeah,
so it seems like you just used to. It seems like you was accustomed to a big work ethic. You was like working a lot, or you was like up to in your 20s. You was working a lot. You had a big, huge work ethic or something. You kept busy.
yeah. I kept busy. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I
It
moved
sounds
from
like you kept
Min-
busy. Yeah.
yeah, I moved from Minnesota to Texas, man. I want to have a better lifestyle. I knew the North wasn't my home no more because of the way things were up there before the George Floyd thing happened. So thankfully, I
Yeah.
left at a good time, and I moved out here, did some blue collar work, stayed on my grind, didn't mess around, didn't party a lot. I pretty much just try to live a lifestyle which is pretty minimal. and build with communities. You know what I'm saying? Just go to churches and connect with men and stuff. But the masculinity thing was lacking in the church. I know Anton touched on that because it seems like most pastors don't want to make the men more greater. It seemed like their church is less full of men. It was more full of the ladies, and it kind of
Well,
bothered me when I was in my early
this
20s.
is the thing. This is the thing, right? Okay, you was a virgin before you got married. You was a virgin at 25. You already stated that. Then you said that
Yes, sir.
you got married to a woman that you was infatuated with. A lot of times was
Yeah, 25.
a lot of times what's going on with the Christian church. You just hit it on the head. It's a lot of it's a lot of sensualization. How you say it? They sense. What am I trying to say, Anton? They sensationalize. It's a lot. They sensationalize a lot of shit in the Christian church, right? A lot of black, especially black church, and it's catered.
Oh yeah,
The black church caters to a lot of females,
Yeah, they
so
do.
it's not a lot of leadership going on for young men. You understand what I'm saying? And teaching you how to pick a woman and how to be as a man, how to be a leader, and all that kind of stuff, right? So that's why you know that's why you didn't really have a lot of guidance as far as how to pick a wife. You feel what I'm saying? But how long was you married when you got divorced? You got divorced after how so many years?
it was from 2018, 2019, so about 7 months from August
God
2018
damn. Okay,
to
so
2019. Yeah,
shit, you
it
blinked
was
and
an
got
annulment.
divorced.
Yeah, it was
God
an
damn.
annulment
Okay,
at this point.
so at least it was an
Yeah.
annulment. It wasn't a big complicated divorce or whatnot. Okay, so
No,
basically
no.
going forward, bro, going forward, stop paying attention to titties and ass. Okay, stop paying attention to okay, of course you want your
Facts,
woman to
yeah.
look decent and you want to desire your woman, right? But at the same time, the biggest thing you need to pay attention to is joining yourself because it seems like you're a man of value and moral standard. What you need to do is make sure the woman that you join yourself with shares the same moral standard and values that you have. You understand what I'm saying? Just make sure she fears God. Make sure she loves God before she loves you. Okay?
Bingo. I
Make
agree.
sure you do
And
that, bro. And, because I don't want you to be first divorcee, second divorcee, third divorcee. You go down that rabbit hole and stuff. Because it seems like you're a good dude. Seems like
yeah,
you got your head on straight.
yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a nice guy. I'm a good man. You
Did
know what
she
I'm saying?
cheat
I'm
on
not out
you?
here trying to.
She cheated on you?
Yeah, yeah.
God damn! It took her 4 months to cheat on you.
7 months.
No, it was sooner than seven
No,
months. That's when
it
you
was
caught
it
her.
was seven.
But
It was
bro,
seven
it's okay.
months.
You a little green. You a little green. It's okay, bro.
How you catch
It's
her?
okay.
And she told me.
She told you
She
what?
told me, man. She told me what she was doing. She said, "I need to tell you this truth," and then she sent me a text about what she was saying to this dude. I'm like, okay.
What
And
did
I
the
said, "You ain't
text
gonna
say?
come back to Texas." She showed me the text her talking to the dude. Dude sending pictures of himself. I'm like, why would you be texting the dude? And she confessed. I'm like, okay. And you
What
at
did
your
she
parents'
say? What did
place,
she say when she confessed?
man. It was showing her having a conversation with the dude, having the saying, "Oh well, I like you," and all this. It was just a really conversation about the guy trying to hit on her, and she's going with the flow on the whole conversation. When I saw the text, and I'm thinking, well, for you to do this, that means you don't value this value made. So you're telling me everything we put into play for this relationship, it don't mean nothing to you. So you went to your parents to visit in Jersey, and now you're telling me you want to tell me this on the phone before I go to work, that this is justified in your eyes, all the way from Jersey to Texas. You telling me this? That's what I saw, and I'm thinking to myself,
Mm.
it's my first time experiencing this. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, you don't write this kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I can't really put much words to it. That's just what happened. And so looking
I
forward
mean,
from that,
but she was cheating the whole time, bro.
The whole damn time.
yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure.
Like
I'm
she
pretty
never
sure
was
there's more
not.
things happening. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's more happening I didn't know. So I'm pretty sure that's not the first time. But that's something I didn't ever expect to see. But thankfully, my pastor, we pretty much figured it out because this whole thing was a mess. And my father was pissed, and my mother was just so sad about it because they were always trying to figure out why would you want to go this far and then make this thing not
But
work
why
out
would
to
she?
your
Why would she
benefit.
tell you that though? What was she? I don't understand why she would even
I think
volunteer that
I,
information.
I think from my point of view, what I was seeing, because she wanted us to move to New Jersey, and I told her we're not moving to New Jersey. So I think she was trying to lure me to come over there. Because I told her we're not leaving Texas. I said we're staying in Texas.
But I still don't understand why she told you that she cheated.
I don't know why either. She just wanted to tell me. and it felt like it was like a luring tactic. That's what everybody was saying. Because why would she tell me that to move over there, and then tell me this situation, this
Lower
lady
you to
wanted me
do
to
what?
move to New Jersey
How is cheating? How is telling you she cheating gonna get you to move to Jersey?
because you want me to come over and protect her. That's probably what's the case, and I don't know what else could it be. Because that's the only thing everybody kept saying. It was like, well, what else could she be looking for to cheat on you, then tell you this from a far place, and then don't want to comply with you not to move over there. I didn't understand the situation either. I was trying to figure it out. It's still a mystery at this point. But the thing is, I told her we're not leaving the state. I didn't see the point of living in an expensive part of the East Coast. I didn't see the point being
Was
there. I
you
have no
willing? If
family
you
there.
was willing to, you was willing to forgive her?
You know what's funny? I was.
I know
That's
you
my
was.
first time saying that. Yeah, I was be honest. I'll be honest. I was forgiven that time. I was like, you know what? Like, let's work this out. Let's figure out why do you want to do this? Why do you think this is the right way?
So how
And
did
even
y'all
with
get
that being
divorced
said,
then? If you was willing to forgive her?
because she called for it at the end of the day, she didn't want to come back. She decided to make it final and wanted a divorce.
So the reason that she really told you that she cheated on you is because she wanted to break up with you,
Pretty much.
and you was trying to hold on to her.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to let that shit go, bro. You got to get that
I
out of you.
think that I think she been fucking with that dude, and she really loved that other dude. But you was security. She was in love with a broke nigga, and she married a dude with that had a job
Listen,
and
man. The minute that you
stuff.
realize that these chicks ain't for you, you gotta let them hoes go, bro. Ain't no
Yeah.
fixing it. Ain't no saving it. Ain't none of that. Nothing.
Even in the church dating, I'm not gonna lie. That's why I even put that super chat saying, men should be looking outside at this point. I'm not even gonna be trying to say passport, bro. No offense against them or nothing. I respect them. Even Andre from Colombia, some say that right. I talked to him a few times. He's a good brother, so he encouraged me, especially being out, seeing out there for the most part. It's actually better opportunities to meet
Listen, listen, listen,
ladies
bro.
he had to.
Listen, bro. Look,
Yeah,
fuck that shit. It ain't about them. And I'm not dissing them. I'm saying that you trying to substitute the work of yourself with the solace of a woman.
of course.
Your
I'm working hard.
you can't do that shit. It ain't about them. It's about you. And,
Not at all. It's not about them.
here's the interesting thing about life. No matter where you go, on what part of the globe, you're still taking you with you. What you don't think that they can spot a sucker a mile away just because they over in a different country? You don't think
Right.
that they finesse? You don't think they're trying to get a green card?
Exactly.
So you gonna have to become the best. You gonna have to work on you. And I ain't just talking about success with regard to money or anything like that. Yeah, that comes with it, but you gonna have to work on being great and being steadfast and being able to identify the difference between a hoe and a housewife. And you're not gonna find satisfaction in a woman. You're not gonna find satisfaction in a woman because eventually they all gonna do the same thing. You have to find greatness in you, and then whatever you decide to do, whether you here or whether you in another country, then you still gonna be girded up. You still gonna be great. But you need to focus on becoming great within you, not trying to find satisfaction within a woman, bro. The women is gonna be there. It don't matter where you are in the world.
Right. I remember hearing that from Kev. He made a point about that. Be your purpose first. Don't purpose on the women. Don't put it on that first.
Yeah, you can't skip steps, bro. All right, big dog. I appreciate you.
All right, y'all.
All right,
Have a
my
good one.
brother.
Thank you.
I don't know why these guys think that they're gonna find solace in a woman just because she in a different country. I don't give a fuck about no woman. I don't care where I am in the world. That shit don't mean nothing to me. I don't, I don't care if you're here in the United States or if you're in a different country. I just don't give a fuck.
Yeah, yeah. I was laughing because for the passport bros, serious and they
Because niggas think that that's the end all be all solution. Man, I was talking to a nigga on the phone
yeah.
and I was coaching him, and he was so hell bent on, man, he went over there one time and this nigga was sending buku money over to some chick that he said that he was gonna marry. I said, bro, they using you. They finessing you, bro.
Wow.
Yeah, they
That's
be finessing
crazy.
and they be over here working their ass off and sending money over to them. Cause some man, that shit is crazy, bro.